Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys here for another pick a card reading. If you're new, hi, it's good to have you here. If you guys are subscribed, thank you guys for all your support. Grateful to have you tuned in for another pick a card reading. Whether you are new or you have been subscribed and are very familiar with my readings, thank you guys for tuning in. Today's pick a card reading, we are taking a look at how does your person view you. And before we get started, just a reminder, for more exclusive readings, a subscription is available through my Instagram, and the link is in my in the description box over there. And if you are interested in personal readings, the link to my Etsy shop is also in the description box. But let's get started. Pile 1 is Miss Pocahontas with her beautiful long hair. So that's pile 1. Pile 2, we have baby Moana. Adorable. I am excited about Moana too, by the way. Anyone else enjoy Moana? There's her flower. So cute and adorable. Baby Moana for 2. Pile 3 is Pinocchio, but he is the one who's turned into a donkey. Oh, too many lies. So caught up with him. That is pile 3. Alright, timestamps for each of the piles are in the description and comments section. I will meet you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1. You guys are the Pocahontas pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you are new, hi, it's good to have you here. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are subscribed, thank you for all of your support. Truly appreciate you guys tuning into this pick a card reading. I am excited because I've never done this one. I don't think I have. If I have done this one, then I can't even remember when I did do it. I might have done it on Instagram, but I don't believe I've done it on YouTube. But either way, today's pick a card reading is how does your person view you? Everything's ready to go. I'm interested to see how these readings are gonna go because usually I have this idea that's gonna go one way and then I get completely different information from the cards and it's like, oh, okay, that's how it's gonna go. Let's see how yours goes and find out though. To start, we're gonna move Miss Pocahontas over here to the corner by Mr. Hook. And I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I am going to just separate our Oracle and Tarot. And that's what you can probably hear me doing. Alright. So we have the 3 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles. How am I doing? Am I doing as a kind of straight? It looks like it's okay, right? I think I'm going to leave it like that. Hopefully I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Is it a little bit? Maybe. Okay. Clarifying these cards, we have the Hermit. I hit the tripod just now, so if it moved, that was me. Hopefully I didn't move it, but chances are I probably did. So how do they view you? They see that you've been through a lot of heartbreak. Now, whether this heartbreak was brought on by them or if it's just, your past experience, maybe you had just a recent experience where something broke your heart, something didn't go the way you wanted it to. They know that you've had your share of heartbreak in the past, and they think that it kind of makes you a little bit withdrawn. So for most of you, I get the feeling that it's going to be that they brought on this heartbreak and so you're withdrawn from them and you kind of have your boundaries up is how they view you. So you're not really revealing too much is what I'm getting. As far as what they can see, they know that you've been hurt. That's pretty much what we're getting with that first column there. And so then we have the 10 of Wands, and with this one, your person views you as someone who has a lot of responsibilities, a lot on your plate. You have a lot going on in your life. They just feel like you're really burdened by it. But I also feel like for some of you, it might be that they think that you're carrying the burdens of the past, or you're carrying a lot of heartbreak and pain, frustrations, disappointments as well. But with the 3 of Pentacles, I kind of feel like maybe this is more about just your work life, your finances, your career. Like you're a very busy person. You got a lot going on. You're very passionate, very determined. It is fire energy. Even though it's the 10 of Wands, it's still a fire card. So there's still a lot of passion and desire, and you're just very driven. You're a very driven, purposeful. Is that a word? That's the word that just came to me. And that's how they see you. So they see you, you're a go-getter. You are very ambitious. You're very driven is what they see. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. with the Six of Wands. So this person just sees that whatever you do just kind of turns to gold. You are so successful. You are well known. You might have quite a bit of people that like you might have some type of you have a level of popularity. There we go. I struggled to get that out. You have a level of popularity from what you do, and this isn't just to say from your work. I feel like it's just because you embody that Page of Pentacles energy. You're very stable in your life. It's just whatever you decide to do, it kind of like you have that Midas touch. It turns to gold. You become successful. I mean, you can see the card here, you know, with Madame Mim here. One of my favorite villains, by the way. But just very popular in the spotlight. You have some type of a following, or people love you and adore you, so they see how you're appreciated for what you do. But it also can be with the Page of Pentacles that you are someone who is very giving, and you're very stable, and you're that reliable source for other people, or the people in your life that you're very maybe like close to, your family, your friends. They see that you have these relationships, and they just kind of see like you're adored and respected by all of these people. So pretty good energy that we're getting with the tarot, I would say. And with that, I want to go ahead and get into our oracle cards. You know what's weird? I only pulled 3, but these cards are big. Like, I'm using big oracle cards today, and I think we'll be good. I think we'll get enough information. I haven't used these oracle cards in a while, actually, and I think, yeah, I'm excited to use these. So, how am I going to do this? Okay, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do this one here. We're going to put this one here. Yeah, I'm using the dog one. If you saw that video when I got it, I'm using it. And then this is like, you can kind of see, you can compare how big this oracle card is to the tarot. All right, so we have the stargazing card. And I feel like this one, okay, so it's talking about intuition. We do have the moon here with it, so it makes sense that they feel like you're probably, especially with the hermit too, that they're aware of your spirituality or your religion. But I feel like mostly they just kind of feel like luck is on your side. You trust your gut. You just know what to do. And for some of you, it is though, that they know that you have your intuition and you follow it. But also, it's almost like it's giving me this dreamy type vibe with the card and the imagery. So I feel like they might feel like you're just kind of, is it ethereal, or you're just kind of out of this world. There's something different about you, and it could be because you are connected to your intuition, your spirituality, your religion, whatever the case may be for you. But there's just something different. I feel like maybe like when they look in your eyes, it's just like they say like some people, when they look in your eyes, they can see like galaxies, right? So I kind of feel like it's that kind of, I feel like that's more about how they see you physically, is what I'm getting with that imagery. But very just dreamy and just kind of not of this world. I don't know. Like, you guys kind of have an idea what I'm trying to say, right? I hope so. I'm just gonna leave it there because I'm just stumbling over my words now. And that next one we have leading, step out in front. So this to me, and it's right next to the Six of Wands. So in some kind of a way, you are a leader. Maybe you're an innovator. You come up with different, oh my gosh, what's the phrase? Not a risk taker. I mean, you probably are a risk taker since that's coming to mind. I'm just going to keep that. And for some of you, whoever that resonates for, you're a trendsetter. There we go. I'm so happy and proud of myself when I get the words. I'm telling you. But you are like a trendsetter for some of you. You guys are not afraid to just be yourself. And that's probably adding on to what I was saying about you just, you're not like of this world. You're kind of different, not in a bad sense whatsoever, not bad at all. You are different from the rest. And it's just like you're not of this world, is what it is. And for some of you, they see you as a leader. They see you like taking charge, taking action, especially going back to that Page of Pentacles card that I was talking about. You're someone who does your own thing. You're not really dependent on others like that. You just do what you want. And that's what a trendsetter does, right? They're not dependent on what other people, they're not the ones following. You are leading, and that's what this card is talking about. I love huskies, by the way, so I think that's awesome. And maybe some of you are animal lovers too, and they see you, you have relationships to animals because they did see you being someone who's very close. And we do have quite a bit of earth energy, not really too much. I was picking up more on fire energy, even though it's only 2 cards. But we do have some Virgo energy, so if that resonates for any of you, you can go ahead and take that. But I'm just throwing that in because it just came to mind, so maybe someone needed that confirmation. All right, and then this beautiful card over here, be community. So right off the bat, I'm not even reading the the definition and what it says just yet, because I feel like community is going back to what I was saying about working with people, getting along with people, having like some type of following, people appreciate and respect you. They see that. And then like a bee, like a busy bee, so they adding on to being busy. Wow, I love when these oracle cards just like tie my reading together like this. It's insane how it's connecting to so many of the tarot cards. This one oracle card, this, I mean, it's a huge card though, so I guess maybe that's why. But the bee is tying into so much of the energies that I was getting with the tarot. So it just, I love that confirmation. You know, I think that's how I see it. I don't know how you guys see it. I see it as a synchronicity and a confirmation of everything I was saying. So, and if you guys have done personal readings with me, then you guys know that I love doing that. And but anyways, getting off topic. I love the synchronicities. You guys know that. I'm just reminding you in case you forgot. For those of you that are new, I love my synchronicities because it just means everything is in alignment and I'm picking up the right energies. But yes, the bee, a busy bee, the community part, what I was talking about. It's almost kind of this energy, but it's also this energy. So it's kind of all these other cards. This is a little bit different. This is kind of a little bit solo energy because I haven't really picked up anything else. So I don't think that energy, this column, the beginning of the reading, is as strong as the rest of it. I think this is more of the heavier energy because that's how they truly see you. I feel like they more see these other qualities, but on the deeper side, they know that you've had your heart broken and that you've been let down and frustrated, and whether or not, again, whether it was by them or by other people, maybe it's a combination. You know, you guys know, take what resonates for you. But that's what we're getting with that. So now let's actually take a look at what this card says, because I don't know. I haven't used this deck in a while. Is it focused for you guys? I hope it is. Okay. You are a powerful creator. So yeah, a trendsetter. You are just living life on your standards. You're playing by your rules. Go you. Frank Sinatra, you know, I did it my way. That's what's coming to mind right now for some reason. So if that resonates for anybody, I hope so. Your work blesses everything you touch. The Midas touch. Oh my God. Wow, how crazy is it? And then look at the card, the colors. It's like gold and yellow, so it's that Midas touch. Wow. Oh, I mean, I think I downplay how good I am at this sometimes. Because, wow. Anyways, okay, bringing it back down. I'm sorry. I'm grounding myself. I'm bringing myself back to reality. Being humble again. Be open to receiving sweetness. So they can see you as someone who's very sweet and kind. I kind of feel like it goes back to this stargazing card about just having that really, oh, just that mystical, just, I don't even know how, just that magical. I mean, you can see the, do I need to? Yeah. Just so you guys can really see. Just that dreamy look, that vibe, the colors, the luminescent, the glitters, the sparkle, just that aura. You have this magical aura, magnetic aura. I'm sorry, I'm struggling talking, and maybe that's how they feel around you too, like if they're kind of intimidated by you, or it's hard to talk around you because of all the qualities. And then the other thing, you are the queen of abundance. Yeah, so what was I saying? Just having so much good things. This one, wow, you know, for not pulling that many oracle cards, I think we did really good. And so overall, your person sees you very in a positive light. They see you as someone very successful, very magnetic, very dreamy. You have a lot on your plate. They see you as a busy bee, a busy worker. You are dedicated, you are motivated, you get along with people. People respect you and admire you. People are loyal to you. They know that either they or others or both have broken your heart, that you kind of can be a little bit withdrawn. Maybe you're a little bit mysterious too, considering the Hermit and the stargazing, because of just those colors. And I know with the Hermit, is that energy of being kind of more of introverted, so maybe you're withdrawn from them, you know, just take that however it resonates. But overall, they see you as like a trendsetter. You're doing your own thing, you're leading, you're not a follower, you are a leader. You take charge, you take action, you get shit done, you know what you're doing, and you are very successful. I mean, really, the bee, the community card, that is the biggest energy, because I think that encompasses everything that we've talked about you and how amazing you are, how wonderful you are. Yeah, you've had your heart broken, but they see you as just this beautiful, successful amazing or handsome, you know, for my guys out there. I don't know if my audience has been male lately. I think it's been mostly female, but if it's the guys, then hey, glad to have you guys here. But yeah, I don't have anything, nothing negative here. Nothing negative. I think the B card, it basically just summarizes this whole reading beautifully. Like, I couldn't have done it myself. Like, wow, beautiful, beautiful reading, I think. And that is where I will leave it. So let me know. Did this resonate? Is this how it is? Is this how you are? Are we describing you? Are you really pile one? If not, you might want to pick another pile. But comment, like, share, subscribe if you're not already. And remember to click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Again, the link to my Instagram for more pick a card readings and to subscribe to those exclusive pick a card readings. It's in my Instagram link. If you go in the bio, you'll see it there. But for personal readings, the link to my Etsy also in the description box. Thank you, Pile One, for tuning in, especially if you made it this far. Glad to have you here. I hope to see you on the next one, though. So click that bell icon if you haven't already. I will see you guys, though. Have a good weekend, good day, morning, day, evening, night, because, you know, just wherever you are in the world. Let me know, where are you in the world? That'd be kind of cool. I just am interested. Anyways, okay, I need to stop. That is it. Bye, Pile One. Hi, Pile Two. You guys are the baby Moana pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Can we get her to focus? It's been doing pretty good. There we go. If you are new, hi and welcome. Glad to have you here. If you guys are subscribed, thank you so much for tuning into another pick a card reading. So thankful to have you guys here. And I am excited because I don't think I've done this reading on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I think I've done it on Instagram, but I haven't done the live recorded version of it. So I'm excited. I think pile one went really good. I'm hopeful that that sets the tone for the rest of the readings, because usually pile one, sometimes, to be honest, I may not be entirely in my flow yet, but I was in my flow. So I'm hoping that I'll be in my flow for this one too and the rest of the readings. It's a good sign, but if not, either way, you're going to get a good reading. Whether or not it resonates, and that, you know, that's a whole nother topic. You'll know right away whether or not it's your pile. If you're like, no, that doesn't sound like me, then you might want to click over. But you do have to just keep in mind that this is coming from the perspective of your person and not yourself. So that just throws it in for another loop, right? Anyways, everything's ready to go. Let's get started. How does your person view you, pile two? All right, and we're gonna move Miss Moana over. And I just need to separate these cards. As always, I am separating the oracles from the tarot. And let's see, hopefully I do this where it's straight enough. We got the Seven of Cups. We got the King of Wands, and we have Judgment. I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have seen Judgment so much lately. It's insane. And this just everywhere. And like romantic, I mean, this is another kind of romantic, I guess, in a way. Always. That card. It's just the tone. And we're not in Libra season. No, it's not Libra. Never mind. That's Judgment. That is not Libra season. Okay, never mind. I'll take it back. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Pile two. What do we have? So we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Wands. This person sees you as having, like, you get so many opportunities, so many chances in life. They kind of feel like you just get these opportunities out of thin air. Like, how in the world are you creating these opportunities? They feel like you always have more than one option available to you. You are not limited. It's not where you're confined. And it could be that maybe adding on to this, maybe you have a lot of interests, you have a lot of hobbies, so you're someone who has multiple things going on, or you're into multiple things, and you're not just kind of one person. There may be also, adding on to that, there may be a lot of different layers to your personality. And I swear I laugh because I always think of Shrek, and I always think about how ogres are like onions. And even though I know onions, right, not the best thing, but I think a lot of you might be able to make sense of that and understand what I'm saying, you know. And you might have multiple layers to your personality, and it's kind of like they never can figure you out. So it's kind of like it's like a maze. You're like this puzzle, you're like this mystery, even though, yeah, we don't have the high priestess here. They just never know what's next for you. What are you doing next? Where are you going? Who are you talking to? What's your next interest? What You are just unpredictable. You are very unpredictable to this person, and I think that's what keeps them interested too, because they cannot get bored with you. You just are like everywhere in a way. Very cool. I told you guys, I'm not. Hopefully I haven't jinxed myself. Alright, and then we have the King of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. This person, you know, this is coming up with, I think, the other pile too. With the King of Wands, you are someone who's very responsible, very action oriented. You are someone who takes those steps forward, right? And so I feel like they think that you're kind of stressed out because you have so much that you're trying to do or that you're trying to accomplish. For some of you, the other thing that I'm getting with this is that they see you in your masculine energy, so they're kind of maybe a little bit afraid, intimidated because you're showing up in a masculine and a strong energy where you're not playing and you're just like, no. And I kind of feel like that might kind of stress them out because they might see you a little bit unapproachable and might have a little bit of fear of doing that because of that energy. It's just like you come off probably a little bit passionate or intense, and so they're just like, let me just stay back here, you know. I don't know how this person's going to react, and I think that kind of goes back to the Seven of Cups because of those different layers that you have to your personality, and it's like they don't know, and it could be, you know, they've seen those different aspects of you, but that's just the energy I was getting with that. But with the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I just feel like this person really feels like you have so much going, like you're just busy. You're very determined, you're very passionate, you're very creative. For some of you is also coming through here, and for some of you it could also be that you are some type of a leader. I'm getting that energy quite a bit, but that's what I'm getting with those. And then the next thing we have is the Judgment card and the Knight of Coins. I feel like this person thinks that you do have good judgment, like literal, literal in this sense, and that you have good decision making skills, that you're someone who thinks things through clearly. And it's kind of confusing to them because it's like you have all these opportunities. How do you know which one to take? What do you know, which road, you know, what path you want to take, what option, what's best for you? They see that you are someone reliable, like you know what you're doing. And it could be someone, they could see you maybe giving advice to other people, that you're someone reliable and dependable to others. For some of you, that's what's going to come through. Sorry, I don't mean to say some of you. I just, that's what comes out. So because it's a general reading, so yeah, just keep that in mind. That's how I say it, but it can be out of habit too. But really, it is where they see you knowing, like, you are very strategic about the moves that you make in life. They see that you're not someone who's just going to jump right into something. So you're very logical, you're very smart, you're very intelligent to this person is what they get, because you know what to do, you know the choices to make. They feel almost like you're very lucky because of the opportunities that present themselves to you, and you know what to do. But then it's like they know that you're busy, you know, going back to this King of Wands energy, because of these opportunities. You have so much going on and you're always busy, and so they kind of feel like maybe you're stressed out even if you're not telling them or saying it to people. They kind of get that impression that you must be, because you have so much going on. But that is those cards. So yeah, I kind of feel like a lot of it is the Knight of Coins. Like, to me, I keep getting called to the Knight of Coins right now. I'm very drawn to that energy. And so I kind of feel like that's what your energy is piled to, where you are someone very, very well planned out, very thorough, very stable, very reliable, very trustworthy is also what I'm getting here. You're not someone to rush. You take your time, you know what to do. And, you know, yeah, we laugh as tarot readers. A lot of us laugh because, you know, when we're talking about slow energy, we're like, well, the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy of all. So it could be sometimes, you know, maybe it seems like you take your time with things, but everything works out. Like, you always make the right decision. So that's where we're getting with that. Let's jump in. I have the Oracle cards to do next. And I was telling pile one that I only pulled 3 Oracle cards, but these Oracle cards are big Oracle cards. They're actually bigger, a lot of them are bigger than these tarot cards. And the other thing, I haven't used these in a minute, for, especially not for YouTube, and not even for Instagram. I have not. So I'm kind of excited to tap into these. I think they really helped out pile one's reading. So let's see what we get. I'm just going to lay them out and then we'll jump into it first, or next. I am using the dog one, so if you guys remember that one, that was one of the newer decks I have. And you can see that card, how big it is compared to those. Ugh, I'm sorry, pile 2. I have to. It's like way too left-centered. I don't know. Does that have to do, what part of the brain is the left part of the brain? Maybe they think maybe that has something to do with it. I'm usually pretty good, about placing them. Anyways, the tree wisdom card. So right off the bat, this one, she's holding a flute. So for a lot of you, maybe you are very creative. Maybe you're you're very talented, you're very gifted, is what I'm getting with that. It doesn't have to be relating specifically to music, but it could just be that you are very talented and gifted in some area of your life. And maybe that opens up possibilities and opportunities for you, especially if it has to do something with your career, your creative pursuits, that sort of thing. But also it has the word wisdom, so they see you as someone very smart, very wise. And I think I did say that you guys are smart. I don't know. Did I? I thought I did. I don't think it was on the tarot cards, but it's something that came to me. But if I didn't, then hey, you're smart, is what they're saying. I haven't seen this deck. And this one, this tree, Dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So it just kind of seems like, going back, more connecting to the judgment, you know what steps to take, what road to take. Is it focus? I'm sorry. Can we focus? Thank you. I feel like you always know, like you always get the answers. And that's how it helps your judgment, your decision making. You know what to do, what path to take. There's just something that clicks for you. It's what it is. And you know which direction you want to take, what choices to make. A lot of that energy. And resistance, this is how they see you towards them. I think a lot of the rest of the cards was just how they really see you just in general. But this one is more about, like, they feel like you're resisting them, you're blocking them off, you're not really like paying attention to them, you're just kind of like doing your own thing. I mean, you are in the King of Wands, right? So they feel like maybe that's why your responsibilities, your career, your job, your work, whatever it is they have going on is taking attention away from you. But for whatever reason, it's like push and pull, or like a tug of war kind of thing, because that's what the imagery here is, a tug of war with you. So it's kind of maybe like a power battle between the two of you sometimes too, like a power struggle. It's like, no, me, and it's just that tug of war energy. So you guys know what we're getting with that. Sorry, I moved the tripod. That was me. It wasn't a ghost. So that's what we have with that one. So there's not really too much else to add. I am seeing a lot of green in this card. So I really feel like they see you as someone very warm, very loving, very kind. Even if you aren't giving that energy to them, they know that it's there within you. They've seen you display those qualities to other people, and they are aware of that. So it's just the judgment and the tree wisdom, even the resistance, and the card over here. There's just so much green. And that's what I'm getting with that. And then we have personal choice. And this one, I kind of feel it. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's right next to the Seven of Cups. And the Cups is about, again, options, opportunities, and having that choice. You're just so gifted. You are so blessed. They see you as someone taken care of. Everything kind of just works out in your favor. But I was drawn to the nature, so I feel like for some of you, they can see you as someone very adventurous, maybe somewhat of a risk taker. You do your own thing in a way, or you're just very connected to nature as well, because that's also greenery, right? And that's part of it. What does the card say? Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? Okay, we're not here for questions. What strengths are they known for? Your wisdom. It's not giving me anything. Great. It's not giving me anything. Usually the descriptions will give me something to go off, and it's just asking me questions, and I'm like, I don't want questions. I want answers right now, and you're not helping me. No, so I guess give me a second. Let's just see, is there anything else? Oh my gosh. Literal. It is a literal thing. Wow. Well, what do you mean it's literal? What I mean by it being literal, personal choice. You are their personal choice. They see you as the one. They see you as a person they would like to be with. Maybe someone they would like to get to know better. If maybe it's newer, so maybe, okay, the one is a little too extreme, right? Okay, let's take it down a notch or a few. And they see you as someone, out of everybody, out of all the people out there, you're the one that they would like to get to know better. You're the one that they want to connect with. And to see what could happen. That's what that card is. So it kind of feels, I don't feel like, I don't think they're resentful at all. But I think they're a little bit frustrated because they feel that you're resisting and that you're not giving in to them. And also because they do want to get close to you. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to pull more cards, but I don't want to do it right now because we're already like where we're at, and I just want to stick to this. So maybe, I don't know. I always feel like I have to do their next actions next, and I'll see. We'll see. But that's what I'm getting. That's what the personal choice is. It's literal. Crazy. Sometimes it just works out that way with the cards. And just to summarize it, I mean, they see there's nothing negative here. Honestly, I'm not picking up on anything negative whatsoever. They do see, I mean, I think there might be a hinge or tinge, a bit of jealous energy just because of the fact of how life works for you, it seems like, and how you have all these opportunities that just seem to manifest. And maybe some of them know that you've been manifesting. They're like, how do they do this? How are they like, it's almost like you're magical in a sense, you know, because you make these opportunities, these chances come towards you. You always have more than one option. You do. You're just always got things going on. But they also see you as someone very, oh, it's getting magnetic. How am I getting, I keep getting the word magnetic. But you're someone very busy, you're very dedicated, you're very passionate, you are driven, and they feel like you're stressed out because of it, because you have a lot going on, a lot that you're trying to do, a lot you're trying to accomplish. And it could just be maybe your home life too, just a lot of responsibilities, right? So that's something else that was coming up that we talked about. They just know that you are very good when it comes to judgment. You know how to make the right decisions. You just, maybe it is that you solve problems easily, maybe not easily. You just know what approach to take. You have this like mathematical way of figuring things out. I don't know. I'm just saying that, but you do have this this approach to figuring things out and coming to this decision, which just not Pandora's box, but you just know the combination to unlock something even bigger and brighter every single time. It's almost like those Russian dolls that hopefully I can find like a GIF or something that I can plug in here, where it's just one and then there's another one and there's another one, another one. So, but it's kind of like the opposite. Instead of them getting smaller, your opportunities get bigger. They get better every single time. So they're a little bit jealous of that, but they do see you as someone very dependable, honest, trustworthy, loyal, and grounded, and someone who just, even though, yeah, you're busy, you do take your time with things. But then we have the wisdom over here. So they do see you as someone smart, someone very wise, and just having those insight, the answers, like somehow you just know, you know, and it's connected to the judgment card, and they're right next to each other. And like I said, it always means something when they're right next to each other. But as far as how they view you as far as how you treat them in a way, they see you as being resistant, kind of like, you know, or like, I'm gonna do it my way, you know. And so maybe that's part of it, because if you have two masculine energies, then you guys are gonna butt heads because there is no feminine energy to balance it out. And that might be it. Don't be offended. I'm just calling, you know, I'm just using, going off of the King of Wands. Don't mean to be offensive, so please don't be. But it is, you know, some of us, look, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Don't be offended, because my guides told me I have to step back into my feminine energy. So you're not alone. So don't be offended. I'm just saying, you know, that's what I'm getting with that. Okay, so don't be offended. Trust me, I'm the same way. So it's not like I'm just telling you and like, oh, I never have to do, you know, no. So, and I'm not here to offend you guys. So just remember that. If anything, remember that. I'm not here to offend you whatsoever. And if I do, trust me, it is very, very unintentional, and I do not mean to. And then the final card, the card that pretty much says it all, though, you are their choice. You are their personal choice. You are like kind of like their favorite, the one they do want to connect with, they want to be with, you know, depending on where you guys are in your connection, whether new or if you guys are together, that's how that is. But that is it, pile 2. That is where I leave your reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments. And like I was saying before in the intro, the link to my Instagram is in the description, where you can get more pick a card readings, but you can also subscribe for exclusive content and readings from me. And also the link to my Etsy shop for personal readings if you're interested in that. The link is also in the description box. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you guys click, you know, even if you don't comment, click that like button if you do enjoy it, so that way I know that you guys are enjoying the readings that I'm posting. That really does help me out, and yes, it does help out the channel, so I would really appreciate that as well. But comment, like, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and remember to click on that notification bell so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. Okay, I think I did it all. Wow, it's just a lot to get out. I try to get it out as quick as I can because I know. But if you made it this far, thank you so much, Pile 2. I truly appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3. You guys are the Pinocchio pile after he's turned into a donkey on Pleasure Island. I telling you, as a kid, I'm a Disney fan. I watched Pinocchio over and over again so many times. I still love the movie. But hi and welcome. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. If you guys are subscribed, thank you so much for your support and tuning into another pick a card reading. I truly appreciate it. I am loving the reading. This one has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy yours. I think yours is going to come out just as good as the others. Picked up on some very, very good energy so far. And yeah, you guys are the last pile, but I think it's going to be good. I really do. And let's just get started. Let's just get into it. I am going to go ahead and move Pinocchio over with Captain Hook. I slightly moved the camera, so I am going to be kind of upset and frustrated if your pile looks a lot straighter than the other piles. Oh my gosh, and I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen, but it is what it is, so I don't mean to make it off-center. I don't know, I can't get the settings right, no matter what, because I have to get the camera, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to show you guys. But I'm separating the cards right now. Our Tarot and our Oracle. 1, 2, where's our third one? There we go. Alright, and then do that, 3. Alright, cool. So we have the Four of Wands, we have the Justice, and we have the King of Swords. And to clarify the cards, we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So quite a bit of fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sag energy is present here. And we do have some Libra energy as well. Alright. Oops, that was my wand. Sorry, it moved. And what I was getting with the first cards, though, it just feels like you are a source of stability. You're reliable. You're strong. You're, you know, just kind of like a tree. You are someone who is very stable and very reliable. That's what it is. You're very dependable. And with the first column, though, what I'm getting with this is they do see you as someone, yes, who likes to have fun. I feel like there's a lot of qualities they like about you. A lot of it, you know, they like how you kind of can let loose, that you can have a good time, that you can have some fun, do your own thing. But you're also someone who has a strong foundation within yourself. And you're someone that, even though, yeah, you know how to play, you also know how to work hard. And so that's what they love. They love your fire energy. And because we were talking about fire, so that passion, determination, you know, that's what they enjoy. And so with the Page of Cups here, it's something that they're very attracted to. They really are enjoying that. And also for some of you, this can be that they're aware maybe that you have a really strong intuition, or you follow your gut, whether it's religion or spirituality, whatever applies. You know, since you're watching this, I'm going to assume spirituality, but, you know, take whatever resonates for you. And they see that creates this strong foundation in your life. It makes you stronger, makes you better. Like, you just have things figured out in a way. And they see you as someone, even though, yeah, you like to play, you're very mature at the same time. And then we have Justice and the Ace of Wands, and this is really pretty interesting. So this one, they see you as someone, yes, who is very fair and balanced. You can see multiple angles, multiple sides to things. I also feel like they think that you can see different possibilities with things because of how you have different perspectives and stuff. And also that this is what caters and adds to that fiery energy. We have fire in every single column, which is, wow. I just realized that half of them are fire cards. So, you know, even though you have all this, okay, so what it is you have all this fire, you have all this passion, this desire, but yet you're very grounded, you're very stable, and you know how to handle it. And I feel like your person, they can see you as being, yeah, like you're very excitable and very driven, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, you know, have that spark of energy, I'm gonna go, you know, being very excitable. But also at the same time, you know how to tone it down and be like, okay, this is what I need to do, I have to do this. And so that's these multiple different, like, two-sided, and I guess that's the duality of it, especially with the scales. So you know how to balance both of those. Wow, okay, that's really cool. And then we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And I think that's really adding on to what I was just saying. That's just another example of it. They see you as someone very smart. You're very great at communicating. You know, you're very intelligent, whether or not you're in school, you've gone to school, or maybe you've gone back to school, whatever it is, the way that you communicate, the way that you talk to people, the way you treat people, the way that you express yourself, it's just very, very like smart and mature in a way too. But at the same time, you bring in this passionate energy. So you have this kind of like flair for talking or for communicating, is what I'm getting, of how they see you. So they really enjoy seeing you speak or hearing you speak with what you have to say. Does that make any sense? I think it'll make sense to the people that it's meant for, because that felt like a lot. I was just saying like, wow. But okay, that's what we're getting. But, you know, just going back to it, you have this way of keeping your excitement. Like, look how Madame Mim, she's like just so excited, right? She is just like, you know, oh, I'm so excited, you know, I'm pulling on my hair, I'm so excited. And then you have the King of Wands, or King of Swords here, just calm, relaxed. So they know you have these two sides, these two aspects to yourself. And you know when to like tune into one more than the other. Like if you're too excited, they know, okay, but you're gonna bring it down. Like you have a way of expressing yourself, or showing, like, yeah, expressing yourself, to keep it under control, like to show enough, but then to like very calm, cool, collected, I feel. But you're very passionate and driven, just so much fire energy. Fire, yeah, just like fire and air and fire. But I still get water energy. I don't know. But we don't have water energy here, which is... So they don't see you as being someone too emotional. They see you as someone very intellectual and passionate and driven. But even then, even though we don't have the cups with passion and desire, like, and excitement, that's still feeling, right? And it's still positive feelings that you have. So they don't see you as someone who's really down or too emotional or, you know, sad or anything like that. All right, let's jump into your oracle cards. And I was telling the other two piles I was excited, even though I pulled one oracle card less. These cards are bigger, and you'll see in a second. Well, most of them are bigger. And the other thing, I haven't used these in so long. I haven't even used them on Instagram. That's how long it's been. So I'm really excited to use these and to tap into the energies. They've been adding on, I think, a really good dimension, or they've just been a really good addition to the reading itself. And you can see this card, how big it is compared to the tarot. It's, yeah, you can see how big it is. That's a gorgeous card. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Oh, I moved it. Hopefully it's a little bit better. I don't know. I can't tell until I'm editing it, because it looks straight on camera, and then when I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's way lopsided. That's what I'm talking about. For some reason, it's just hard for me to get it perfect. But Magical Gateway, and what I'm getting with this, they see that you hold a lot of knowledge, like this door to knowledge. Also, you can have, maybe you're someone who kind of isn't always present. So it's like you're here or you're there, or, you know, you've gone down one doorway or you've gone down to another one. So it's always like you're on the move for a lot of you. You're never stuck in one place, is what I'm getting with that. But I'm also getting like a really delicate, pretty type of energy with this. And if you guys are guys, just ignore it if it doesn't resonate. If it does resonate, then cool, take it, you know. But there's very something soft and very loving and very tender about you. And it's almost like they see you as someone they want to protect and to be there for. What I'm getting with that, even though you are smart, it just brings out that side of your person. The card itself, it says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. So with that first one, they do see you as someone very courageous, someone who's a risk taker. You are going to take adventures and, you know, try something new. You're open to new experiences. You're open-minded is really what it is, because you open up all these different doors, not just like, oh, I'm just going to go with the familiar, you know, like I'm just going to stick to door number 2. And then there's like 100 other doors, you know, so you're someone who will go through those doors to kind of see, oh, let me see, you know, so you're a little bit adventurous. You have that childlike spirit to you, and curiosity is what I'm getting with that as well. And then the next one, it's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Yeah, you're just you can be very bold. And I feel like maybe the Knight of Wands, like you're bold, but then you bring this balance back. Like, you know when to tone it down or to bring it back down. So yeah, you can be excitable and like, you know, just happy and excited and like, oh, you know, just everything. And then, or, you know, you can be very like charismatic, very charming, and saying things, you know, if you're telling somebody off and you're going off, and then you'll bring it back down and you're like, ooh. I was wondering if I was going to bring up the damn word demure in any of these readings, and I kind of feel like you guys have that way, but you guys do it with a twist. You have your own spin, your own flavor with it, you know. So yeah, you're demure, but at the same time, you can be very fire, very passionate, very in your face. You can be very intense, very just, yeah. So, I mean, I hope that resonates and that makes sense. But yeah, I was wondering if I was going to come up, and it didn't for the other piles. But for you guys, yeah, you have that cute mindfulness going on. That is, you have it for both, all of your layers. So, you know, like what I'm getting is someone who is very aware, like aware of yourself and who you are. I can't think of the phrase, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. You can put it in the comments because I can't remember, but that's what I get. You're just very self-aware. There we go. I think that's the phrase. Sorry. I think I beat you to it. And the next word that we have is cooperation, better together. And this one, they do see you as someone who gets along with people very well, that you're very personable, but you get along with others. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. But with the better together part, what I'm getting with that is I do see that as that being your person's energy. Like, they see you as someone that life is better when you're around. Life is better when you're near, when we're communicating, when we're talking. If you are already together with this person, then they do see you as like life is so much better with you. So much just happiness and joy and that excitement and that party, and you know, they can't imagine not having you around. So just plug it in however it works, you know, whatever your situation is with your person. And then finally, we have this beautiful card over here. We have the Coyote, Revealer of Truth. So this is what I'm getting with this is you are someone who is very open and honest. You can be direct. Maybe you can be a little bit blunt sometimes, you know. That fire, that energy, like when you speak, it comes out. So I think that's just adding on to that. It's just taking it a different way, as far as just like you're honest and you're open though. You know, and I was saying that you're open-minded, but you're open to different things and like being like, okay, yeah, that's truth or not. So you're someone who they know that they can trust. You are trustworthy and reliable. The next thing it says, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. So what was I saying with the 4 of Wands? You know how to get down. You know how to have a good time. In sync. Love it. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. So being honest and open about, you know, your own wrongdoings and being self-aware, right? Wow. Okay, cool. I love that. I love that energy. It's all making sense. But you're very wise. You're very smart. You know what I was saying before. So that's just adding on another layer, just added as a confirmation that we are picking up on the same person, or at least the general energy, right, is what's coming through. And look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So you are someone who's learned from your mistakes. You've learned through life. You've grown. So they see you as you keep elevating and stuff within your life and everything that's come to you. Really cool. I think that's pretty much it with that card. Look out for the traps and tricks. Yeah, I just think you're smart and you know and you're wise. So overall, really good energy. And that's what I was saying. You know, I think today we've picked up on some really good energies. I love it. I love giving you guys good news. Nothing bad. So again, you know, they see you as someone who likes to have fun, but you work hard, but you play harder. And they also see you as being very balanced, very stable. And I feel like your intuition, and maybe that's connected to the truth too, because you're looking for more. You're looking for those answers. But either way, are attracted to that, but also they see that your intuition really helps bring a level of stability or helps guide you, helps you to create stability within your life because you have something guiding you and helping you. You know, that'll make sense if it's meant for you. If it doesn't, then just leave it. But they see you again, duality here, right? They see those two sides where you're very smart, very logical, but then you're very passionate, very excitable, very fun. So they see that, and maybe they feel like maybe sometimes they see like maybe you have a little bit of a temper, you know, because you can tell the truth, you can be blunt, you can tell it like it is, but at the same time you can be very sweet, very charming, very dainty, very demure. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. But that's kind of the energy. So you have the duality within you, is what I'm getting. But then over here, we were saying very courageous and taking chances, open minded. You are open to experiences. You're not like, oh no, I won't do that. You're not someone who just sticks to the familiar. Yeah, you do, but at the same time, you do different things, new things that are new to you. They feel like life is better when you're around, or they want, you know, they're hopeful. They notice the difference when you are around and your energy is present, but they also feel like you get along well with others, you cooperate, you work well. Others get along with you too, at least from what they've seen. So, hey, you know, not everyone is going to like us, right? And that's just the reality of it. That's just how it works. And it is what it is. We can't change that. We have the coyote, so very honest, blunt, truthful. You are someone who isn't going to be telling them a lie. You tell it like it is, and you are looking for the truth too. You're looking for those answers. You are someone who doesn't take life too seriously. You like to play. You like to have a good time. You like to joke and have, you know, laughter. You've learned from your lessons. You become smarter and wiser from everything that you've been through. And that is where I will leave your reading, pile 3. So comment, let me know, is this you? Is this really your energy? If it really wasn't, you might want to pick another pile. But at the same time, sometimes we can pick up on different energies. So maybe you'll get a little bit of yourself in pile 1. Maybe you'll see a little bit of yourself in this pile. So just go with your gut. Maybe there's certain things that apply to you and others didn't. That's just kind of how it works sometimes with the general reading. So that's how it is. But like, share, subscribe if you're not already, and click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. The link to my Instagram for more pick a card readings, and if you would like to subscribe to my exclusive content, the subscription link is also in my Instagram. In my bio, you'll see it on there. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box. If you would like a personal reading, the link to my Etsy is also in the description box. So much. I get so winded out of saying everything. Like, can I just list it, you know, list it here? Or like, if you wanted this, here. I might just start doing that. Geez, that might be simple. No, it's all right. But either way, pile 3, I enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading as well. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, pile 3.